My name is Nicole Merton, and I'm a photographer, a mother to 2 boys, and a wife. Most of my work focuses on the MMIW crisis, which stands for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women. My inspiration for my work is my culture and trying to bring to light the issues that we deal with within the Indigenous community. I am Native American, I'm Apache, and Pueblo Indian. I am also a sexual assault survivor, which many of the survivors of MMIW have also endured. I discovered the MMIW movement, and I was provoked by the stories of these victims and wanted to make a difference through my art. With this movement, the red handprint, when you get it on your face, it stands for solidarity. It also gives you a sense of a moment of silence, but also it kind of gives you that feeling of you being silenced and then being able to breathe. It's a whole bunch of things wrapped into one. I travel all over the United States. I basically go to whoever messages me or talks to me and asks me to come talk to them and photograph them. Some have reached out to me about the murdered men and the two spirits. With the missing and murdered men, you know, a lot of that has to do with, it's a lot of police brutality sometimes. There are some places where they take these men and they'll leave them and they'll beat them and leave them in fields, and some don't survive. Some are kidnapped and murdered just because they're Native. Again, it just depends on where in the United States or Canada or however that this happens. So I would say about 16 years ago, I was in a relationship, and because I was Native, I was abused and raped, and that kind of took a piece of me away. Because I was a survivor and because I had a different outlook on things, I kind of wanted to make sure that I could be a person for others to depend on. I need to capture the perfect shot or that emotion. And the only way that you can do that is to have that person trust you. When I have to put the handprint on their face, they kind of have that sense of feeling that they're being held down or being silenced. And then once they can breathe again, when I let go, that rush of emotion triggers something. And they will either cry or they'll have like this stance of like, I'm strong. And that bond and that like whole process kind of all goes into this photo shoot. Because when this happens, this bond happens between us. It kind of, I take on their energy, they take on mine. My goal is to jumpstart a healing process for them as well. So this isn't just to go take a picture and that's it. It's more of like, I want to create friendship. I want to create healing. I want to create just something that can help them in one way or another, because being an advocate for this isn't just about making awareness, but it's also about helping others. And so this is my process of how I can help others. In a lot of our cultures, beading is a type of medicine. This is just a huge form of meditation as well. Being with Creator, it gives you time to talk to Great Spirit, but also stay focused. It's just something that not only I enjoy, but it helps me express my creativity and my art in more than one way. The main focus is, I had to come up with a way that I could make money so that I can put that back into the project. I usually travel with my kids and my husband, and sometimes with an assistant, depending on what it is. Because I kind of want them to get into the culture and kind of like understand what's going on.